It's official. It started.
Especial.
Okay, so we're going to just take a moment and close eyes and take a nice breath in through your nose and out through your nose. And notice the temperature when you're breathing in is a little bit cool and maybe dry. And when you breathe out, it's a little warm and moist. And that balance of hot and cold, breathing in and inhaling and exhaling, allowing things to come through you and then also releasing them and trusting that when you do that, there is balance. And so now have your breath, your attention and your breath go down to the soles of your feet. And open up your feet chakras like you're barefoot on the beach and you're just feeling an entire space that's underneath your feet that's about the size of a manhole cover or a pizza. And with your next inhale, you're going to start to bring in that earth energy up your legs, like you're putting on pants. And just keep reaching in to the earth and bring up those earth pants. And with your next inhale in, you're going to inhale in earth energy and have it go up your legs all the way across your hips. And you're going to exhale out from your tailbone. So imagine that your spine that's holding you up all the way straight down from the top of your head down to your tailbone is actually sending down an energetic flow and connection to the center of the earth. And sometimes it just starts out as a little tiny string. Sometimes it's a little cable. Sometimes it's just the intention. Sometimes it's a tree. You can use anything that works for you. Water, like a waterfall. You can use mountain. And today, actually, I would like you to choose whatever element works for you, but I'm going to intend my own for myself, which is wind. It's a new one for me. So I'm intending, and we're intending that we're breathing up the earth energy, however it occurs, as whatever energy. For me, it's wind. It could be water or a tree for you, up your legs. And exhale out, down through the tailbone and creating that connection and circuit with the center of the earth. Look for that place where your name is signed in gold. And if it's not there, then just pick up a gold pen and sign your name. That's the spot. Just notice what it feels like to get the replenishment from your legs as you release through your tailbone. As you inhale, you're replenishing and you're releasing with your exhale. Good, and now just be sure that you widen that kangaroo tail so that it's nice and wide, so that you're bringing up the same amount that comes up your legs in those earth pants is the same amount that goes down through your tailbone like a kangaroo tail. So your kangaroo tail is going to be double the size of your legs, right? And that way you are solidly connected. And any place in your body that feels like it's the right thing to do with ease and grace for your highest good in this present moment, you can release and replenish. Good. I'm going to bring that earth energy up to the first chakra, which is again at the base of your spine, but we're just going to affirm that that is happening. We're going to swirl around that earth energy and clear anything that is for your highest good in this present moment to release with ease and grace. Rinse and repeat. Good. And we're going to set our first chakra, which is at the base of your spine, to safety. Whew, that feels good. Safety right this moment. And let's actually set the intention that this is where you're going to be the whole week, until next Sunday at least. So where does your safety setting have to be so that you can manage all that's going to be coming and all that you're going to be doing and all that you're going to be releasing? So whatever that is, just set that. Expand your grounding if you need to. Intend that the quality will be what is needed for your highest good in this present moment, right now. Good. And if you feel any aches or anything like that, or if you notice that your body's having a response, mine is yawning, sometimes that happens, it's a release. Now let's bring in a nice breath again up your legs, and we're going to come up to our second chakra, which is just slightly below the belly button. So it's kind of in that, for women, it's kind of where your uterus is. For men, it's more like where your intestines are. Yeah. Good. Let's swirl around that earth energy in your second chakra, and your second chakra is going to clear and release what is for your highest good in this present moment with ease and grace. And your second chakra is going to be set to healthy relationships for yourself. And notice what that setting would be if it was a healthy relationship with others. And whatever that is, meet in the middle. So you're both relaxing and expanding at the same time. Bringing more earth energy up, swirl it around and clear. Those healthy relationships are going to be in a safe and grounded space. So if while we are doing something for the second chakra, you feel that your first chakra and your grounding isn't sufficient, just double it up. Or you can actually change it up if you need to. Whatever you need is available to you out of your participation with your grounding. Good. I'm going to go ahead and bring up some earth energy up to your third chakra, which is at your diaphragm, just below your rib cage, like where, maybe a little bit lower than that. Yeah, like your solar plexus. Great. And in that third chakra, oh yeah, let's bring some earth energy right there. And for those of us who may feel like there might be some mineral or some element that's in the earth that is being called for, like perhaps some rose quartz, some amethyst stone, let's go ahead and mix that in with the earth energy that you've actually also created to have as your grounding. Bring it in. Let's have that quartz, amethyst, and earth energy be kind of melted in like a slurry slush. Swirl it all around your third chakra. Notice how pretty your third chakra becomes. That is your place of personal power. We're going to be setting that to vitality. Vitality for you, for where you are and where you're going to be for the entire week. So we are setting that intention. Your chakras are like the pupil of an eye, and they can regulate and open and close as needed. So just trust and give your third chakra that added support, reminder of being grounded in the energy of the earth. Good. And it feels like it could be a little achy. And if it is achy, then you can also bring a little bit of some nourishing brown mud like soil and just let your third chakra get healed a little bit. Remember that everything that you need is available in the earth. We are of earth, and earth is here. She is here to provide for us. So even if you don't actually have that thing that you are calling, your body knows it. You know, even if you've never touched the ocean, your body knows ocean because you are of earth, and the ocean is part of earth. Good. Let's come up to the fourth chakra, which is where your heart is. And we're going to bring up some of that earth energy up the heart and fill up the entire torso, and actually also have it extend out through your arms. Make sure that your shoulder blades are feeling it. And just inhale to flush and flood, and exhale to release. And then you inhale to flush and flood, replenish. And swirling around, you exhale what there is to release for your highest good in the present moment with ease and grace right now. We're going to set our fourth chakras to love and compassion for ourselves and others. So if you notice, the setting is usually different for yourself as it is for others. So meet somewhere in the middle. So you're stretching what you give to yourself, and you're relaxing what you give to others. Good. Good. And just notice how does that adjust? What are your shoulders, or shoulders, as I like to say? What do they feel like? Are you filling up in the area to the back of your body too? Bring some more of that sweet rose quartz up, and let that soothe and comfort your heart. You can surround your entire heart and your torso and your arms and out your open hands, almost like yummy pink rose quartz, like a blanket, like a fluffy, soft blanket, like you're being hugged from the inside and from the outside. And what is for your highest good with ease and grace in the present time, that's what you can choose to release if it serves you. And it's fine to release. It's fine not to release. If there's something that's uncomfortable and it's too uncomfortable to release, just coat it. Coat it so that there's a little bit of cushion, so it's not rubbing you raw. And you have yourself supported. Good. Let's come up to the fifth chakra, which is your throat, self-expression, communication. Go ahead and bring some of that yummy earth energy up to your throat, swirl it around, and send whatever is not serving you back down to earth. Whatever's for your highest good in this present moment to release. And do it with ease and grace. So slow it down. Good. And now for your fifth chakra, we're going to set the fifth chakra to self-expression that's lovely and compassionate, that gives you vitality and personal power and a healthy, safe relationship with yourself and with others. One building on the other, building on the other, all working together in harmony, like a swirly dance. And now we're going to come up to the sixth chakra, which is just at your forehead. And you're just going to go ahead and open your fifth chakra, which is like, again, like a third eye. And imagine that you're just going to be pouring in some earth energy. And I'm going to recommend that you make that kind of more mud, more brown, darker brown. So it's like that peat, rich, warm, nurturing and fertile mud. Now you're just going to give your brain a mud bath. Just notice what it feels like when you do that. Notice how your cheeks and your cheekbones and the muscles in your face all start to relax and your brain starts to quiet. And while we're doing that with your sixth chakra and giving you a nice mud bath for your head, let's go ahead and just note the very top, which is your seventh chakra, and we're just going to keep a nice little mud hat right there so that you can stay home in your internal spa treatment. And you're going to just quiet the thoughts and whatever is there for you to release with ease and grace that is for your highest good. You can do that right now. Just settle that from there. And since I like how that feels so very much, we're just going to have that brown mud just come and wash through. It can also be like chocolate, like dark chocolate syrup. And you're going to just let that come down from the seventh chakra, which is set to staying home, to your sixth chakra, which is set to inner wisdom, to your fifth chakra, which is self-expression. Let's go ahead and wash that down with mud. To your heart, make sure that you're getting it to the very back of you, because it seems like the back doesn't really have as much protection. Good. Third chakra, which is for vitality, and second chakra for healthy relationships with yourself and others, all the way down, meeting up with your first chakra, which is grounded in safety, and you can release. And we're just going to do about 5 circuits of that brown mud earth energy, joining the energy that you've brought, and just bring that up your legs with your inhale. Just notice how it kind of flows like a river all the way up. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh chakra. A nice chocolate mud bath, internal. And allow anything to be released, which is for your highest good to do with your exhale. And do that again. And one more time, again, up your legs, filling each chakra with that chocolate brown. That other energy is also, the energies that we used are still also working. Just like your nervous system and your circulatory system and your respiratory system, they can all work at the same time. It doesn't stop one if the other one is also activated. And just go ahead and release and let that all come down through your spine, down into the grounding. And we're just going to start misting from up above. We're going to call up a beautiful golden net. You're going to collect all the parts of yourself that you left anywhere. And we're going to collect it so that it's like golden water. But there's also a bit of blue. It's like the gold that reflects off of water when the sun shines on it. That beautiful sparkling color. You're going to bring that life force energy that's yours, wherever you may have left it, in present time. And we're just going to bring that and let that swirl and create this beautiful, gentle, warm rain that's going to start to wash the mud and polish you up and release what is not serving you. And then as you inhale, you still keep adding earth energy. And you add that rain. And we're going to also intend that your aura, which is an energetic force field around you, is also getting cleansed and cleared and filled and balanced. So it's the balance of that earth energy with your life force energy and creating that perfect like inhale and exhale. The replenishing and the release. And you're going to just set that as a timing. Just easy. We're going to intend again that this will be going on for the entire week until next week, Sunday. So just notice, what is it that you need to remember that by? Your spirit will remember. But what would be helpful for you? Is there some kind of symbol that comes up or something that you can think of? Or what seems to show up, I'm going to suggest, is that every time you hear a bell, any kind of bell, that bell will be a reminder to reset. Even if it's the alarm, even if it's the doorbell, even if it sounds like a bell because you used a fork against a plate and it made that sound, that will remind you that you're breathing in earth energy and you're also breathing in your life force energy of that beautiful sparkly water gold, washing things down, quieting things, and having you be settled in your space. You are whole, perfect, and complete, lacking nothing. And I know who you all are. So with that, we're going to draw a circle of completion around this meditation. We're going to put everything and anything that may have come up into that circle. It becomes a beautiful golden globe. Let that circle globe sink down into the center of the earth. And we'll invite Mother Earth to take any charge, positive or negative, out of that globe so that it becomes neutral. You can support that process by just continuing to breathe, releasing what doesn't serve you, which is for your highest good to do right now. Good, and we're going to bring that globe back up and explode it out into the universe. We're going to gift back to others their energy. And you call back your own as I call back my own. And go ahead and wrap your arms around your beloved self, the body that your spirit inhabits. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Mm.
So how was that for everyone?
Ooh. Yeah, that was nice.
Good.
It was reassuring. Yes.
Reassuring that you were there for you or that the earth was there for you.
Reassuring that I'm more than just this body, that I am larger. So to answer your question, yes, that the earth is here for me. And that, yeah, I'm not by myself. I can always connect to a mother.
That's really great. If I may share, Ty, there's they say when Buddha attained enlightenment, he had all of these and I might not be saying it right. It was like temptations or like, the sin that was coming up that was having him question, wanting to shake him out of his enlightenment. And the last one that showed up said, if you go this route, no one will know. No one will witness. No one will see that this happened. And so the Buddha put his fingers on the earth, and he said, the earth knows. The earth
Mm,
is my witness. And so sometimes when you see Buddha in that position where his hand is down touching the earth, that's why. So that's what you just reminded me of.
beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Was there anything else?
Um, mm, just thoughts arising that. Oh, the when you said just the circle of completion and just you know, leaving what showed up there, washing it off. Just being with the thoughts that that was coming up for me, just random, just the mind thinking of different stuff, and it was just great to. I can't remember last I've sat with myself and my thoughts for 30 minutes. So it was just great to just know that I can do that, and just like, okay, these are just thoughts, like they really are just happening, and then just letting it go.
That's beautiful. And I was going to say, and you reminded me, you can journal what came up for you
Mm,
so that you can then go back because sometimes when you're in meditation, there's things that do present themselves to you. Sometimes it's just in the noticing that shifts it, and sometimes it's something you want to go back to,
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
like a nice meditation book you can have,
Yeah,
or any kind. I mean, it doesn't have to be something fancy, just saying. It's sometimes helpful to write it out so that it's not being held in you anymore. It's outside of you.
yeah, yep. And that I'm complete there with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
So good. The things that came to me, and it was funny because it was almost like a previously on when you talk about the feet chakras, like I forget. And it was interesting as you had us walk through the mud today, Samira, and as the water like cleansed it, it didn't feel as much of like the washing off of like the mud. It literally felt like when you like take off one of those masks, like pull all of it out. Cause I literally felt my right foot get cold when it was like that mud was washing off and just how clean it felt. So I literally grabbed my heated blanket right now because I'm like, ooh, like something got released. That felt really good. And then again, I always giggle when you talk about the kangaroo tail. This time you had to like open up, but mine got larger than my like the double of my leg. I literally felt like for a
That's
second I did a
good.
kangaroo. Yeah, I almost felt like
It's
it was like,
better. At
oh,
least, I'm just saying, at least as big.
Okay, thank you for
as your
clarifying.
legs. But for some people, it's helpful just for them to visualize that because they sometimes are not generous with
Mm,
their grounding. So it sort of like helps to have a visual, like if each leg is as big as an extra large pizza, how much is coming up so that your tail has to be able to support that and actually even more.
got it.
Yeah, I love that it was more because you also want to have your aura grounded.
Okay.
And it gets wider as it gets deeper. And
Mm.
sometimes that's not what people do. Really good. Anything else?
I am complete.
Great.